Peace. I'm back. Uh, yeah, but when I ended the last video, yep, just you gotta try to be, you gotta use some wisdom and some maturity when how we talk to each other and how to advise others towards something new to them. Because a lot of people are have developed a form of security inside of what they've been, their old beliefs and what they've been taught. So like, even with being a slave or coming from slaves and all of that black stuff and all of this stuff, people have reconciled, a lot of people have literally reconciled that stuff and uh, accomplished, I don't know if that's the right word, but they have made themselves able to live with it and deal with it in whatever way that they deal with it. So when you're asking somebody to uh, so-called believe in something different than what they think they always knew to be right, you're really calling the people away from a form of safety that they've developed. So you got to keep that in mind too, when you're advising and trying to basically talk these people talk them off the roof, off the ledge. So you just got to keep that in mind. You know what I mean? And you got to be rap tight yourself. You know what I mean? You can't be type. This is one thing I know from my base religion. I certain stuff I wouldn't take from people that I knew was open sinners. If you was just like an open sinner and you ain't care who saw you doing whatever it is you doing, it's a certain level to which I could take certain things from you. That's just the way how I'm wired. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong because inside of the text it teaches us that you can accept information from children, even from the devil. The devil himself. But me myself, if I see you on some open foolishness, I'm not going to listen to you, but so far. So if you work for God, Allah, then you gotta live a clean life. You know what I mean? And to the best of your ability. And you should do that anyway, just as a normal person. You should just a normal one. You should be trying to live clean. Kind of basically that's really mostly what I wanted to get into. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the stuff, too much that I'm talking that if it's too much, it's too much. Especially for the people that I know that I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to reach the people that's closest to me, and they're not slow at all. But when you telling somebody something about things they've never heard of, you got to give them time to work everything out. To work it. After you tell them, you got to give them some time to work it out. Because it's just how it is. You know what I mean? But and there's so much out here that we got to worry about. In a lot of different ways, especially in out here in this reality, in the so-called real world. So much stuff working against you. From distractions and distractions. Everything is a distraction. You know what I mean? From, let's say, maintaining your mindset. Even for athletes or people going to school for something. And you're in the mindset of school, and because you're studying and you're taking tests and blah 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 blah, or you're an athlete, you're training, you're eating right, you're doing this, that, and the third, you're getting ready for your next competition or whatever. You're in a certain mindset, and in order for you to maintain your mindset, you have to protect your energy, protect your mindset. That's why it's good to be around others with the same mindset. All facets of life ain't based on putting yourself out there for people to distract you. You know, now if you take on the responsibility of being somebody, a caller, someone who's calling people to something, then you gotta take what comes with that. But as a person, a normal man, normal woman, then you know the basics will always get you through. You know, the basics. You know, like I said, living a clean life, praying, staying clean, eating good, staying away from the vain speech, because you know, and then even from the religious perspective, I speak from a religious perspective because it's just in me. I can't, but vain speech lowers your vibration. So even if you're talking from the aspect of the conscious thing, which is everything, dealing with with your consciousness, whether your subconscious or your conscious stuff that you're doing or you're thinking or you're saying. It's all based on the same thing. It's based on energy. You know what I mean? So you energetically, you want to stay around. You want to stay around people that are very or similar to you, or on the same level, or on a higher level energetically. Yeah, just like business, they'll teach you. If you want to get money, you want to make money, then you should be around others who are making money. And then if you want to grow inside of that, it's good to get with people that have more, or who know how to get more, because it's energy. The energy of these people will take you to another level inside of that. So everything is based on energy. It's just like like I said, in athletics, winners hang around winners. Point blank, period. That's how it is. So everything. My advice to myself is to always deal with things from an energetic standpoint first, because I graduated from the other stuff, the physical stuff, like it was a time where you think everything, you deal with things from the physical aspect, whether it be from the physical aspect, even if you're saying stuff, you know what I mean. People used to really be on that kind of stuff. So, you gotta know that that's a very low vibrational way of being. Your mind is your strongest tool, actually. If you know how to use your mind, you can get yourself into or out of anything. So you want to always sharpen your mind and keep your mind sharp. That's why eating good food is very, very important for that. Same thing like with athletics. If you want to, it all goes with everything. It all goes with each other. It's all the same. You apply the same game, the same mindset to whatever you into. But the truth of the matter is, I'm